Brooks working on Christie. Gets to the turnaround. Brooks hunting for more. Fades back on Gafford. Bounce back into the win column here on the home floor as the Suns bring it back the other way. Inside feed. Williams pops it down.
And like I said, Mark Williams catches everything.
To the Wizards, you see Jay Kidd there. Booker. Rainbow connection.
Go to waste. We obviously have good teams coming up here, and thankfully we're playing at home, but we have to play the right way and keep getting better. We can't waste any possessions or let any of them go.
And up now to Brooks, working on Najee Marshall. Dealing with a turnaround. Doesn't matter. He had a defender in front and behind him.
He's gonna go backwards.
Jones throws it away. O'Neal trying to get a bounce pass on the dribble, but lost the rock. In it. Knocks down his seconds here in this opening frame. Najee Marshall, who's had a good season with it. Misguiding on the tap-in attempt there. Flag on the drive with a left-hand scoop. Flag cooled off with his recent torrid scoring run. 14 points in his 26 minutes.
Well, then when teams started showing them different things, and that's the growth of a young player. You might think you have it figured out, but they'll throw something else at you.
Bagley. Flag on the drive. Glides inside with a finger roll finish, and that will prompt a Phoenix timeout. Brandon Williams comes up hobbling. Green in traffic. Beautiful. Booker sees the double team. Martin just stepped out of the floor. Back across the floor to Brooks. Lines up the three ball. And the dagger.
Oh, there go that mouse.
Another defender coming. Doesn't matter. Green gets the defender on his heels. Knocks down the mid-range.
Yeah, he's got to stay aggressive like that.
Iguodala with it. Jarring screen. Creating just enough shooting stroke, but maybe in a little bit of a funk. Gillespie on the drive, finds a slashing gun, gets kicked out of the corner to Goody, who got it. You know, I had just gotten over it, but now I'm clearly going to be.
I'm sorry.
Coffee on the pull-up. First point in his son's uniform. Gillespie gets on the hip of Martin, back across the floor now to Dunn. Ryan glides inside, beautiful. Like you guys back, and they found a little bit of a rhythm, and Gillespie able to hit the pull-up in the paint. I think there was a feeling that maybe if AD could get back, get healthy, a chance that Kyrie after the All-Star break, and this is a team that might fight for a play-in spot. Suns are just crushing Dallas on the glass. On the cut, Dunn brings the boom.
Watching it live like everyone else, and they came and embraced me, the team, and it was just a special moment to have with everyone.
It makes you even concentrate more.
Gillespie squares and fires from straight away. The other way. Coffee with that lefty delivery. Beautiful stroke from the corner.
Like I said, I'm telling you, it's just a contagious surrounding that just makes you feel like, oh, I can throw him into.
Marshall tangled up, gets it to Washington Jr. is able to quiet the crowd. 5 points so far in his 11 minutes on the floor. Trying to get baseline, tied up there by Coffee. Forced the ball out of his hands inside of the cutting Williams. Living their dream, playing on the NBA stage.
It's amazing. Truly is.
Swing it over to Amanda, who's got more.
Well, I asked Coach.
Well, I think there was a collective frustration amongst the players, knowing that let a couple get away from them. 9 and 24. From beyond the arc, Christie with the pull-up, able to knock it down. A pass inside to Flag. That ball tapped around, recovered by Brooks. Scoops the pass to Green. Green looking to do damage, but he's been at the top by Gafford. On the drive, in the paint, Flag. Booker with the screen. Looking to get it back. Green will keep it from the corner. O'Neal. Suns trying to regain the offensive flow they had going in that first quarter. O'Neal, beautiful dive to Mark Williams. Williams up high with a handoff now to Booker. Works in on Flag, a little step through, left it short. Tapped up and in.
Nice.
Marshall able to muscle his way down into the paint. He's got a good game going. 14 points for Najee Marshall. Six-year undrafted vet out of Xavier. Gillespie back to Brooks. Working on the rookie. Gets a switch with Flag stepping out. On the drive. How about that shot?
Yeah, what about the confidence, right? He gets his shot blocked by Christie, and he goes right back at two guys that's taller than Christie.
Flag on the drive, able to hang inside. Cliver gets a handoff to Williams, trying to work baseline. Finds O'Neal in the corner. Three-ball corner pocket, courtesy of Rolls-Royce. Up the floor to Gillespie. Well, Marshall grabbing Colin Gillespie directly in front of the official and didn't blow the whistle. Booker sees an opening, gets Flag on his hip, snakes his way right to them and comes up short. Marshall runs the floor, gets the payoff. He's got 18 off the bench.
Yeah, you got to be tandem back there, so it weren't. Marshall gets behind.
He had his season-high 32 on Thursday.
He just plays hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it in New Orleans. I mean, he understands what the Suns are. Whoever knocks it down. But Marshall's always been a thorn in the Suns' side.
Well, in a lot of ways, he was New Orleans and now Dallas's version of Jordan Goodwin.
Exactly, and excuse me, Najee and not Johnny.
13 times tonight so far. Made 10. Green raising up for three.
Yeah, came off smooth on that.
That lets you know that pretty apparent that it was a foul earlier. He left that previous three ball well short. Martin, high post now to Powell. Here is Middleton, the veteran, able to knock down that. Closing in on 2 minutes to go here in third. 4 on the shot clock. Ryan squares, lines it up, straight up. Green with a quick pull. In and out. There's Tyus Jones up the floor to Middleton. Two former Wizards players and Chris Middleton. Green on the baseline drive. Dunn trying to reverse it. Swings it back outside to Gillespie. Goody lines up. Flag off the inbound. Trying to get baseline. Coffee able to cut him off. And Flag gets the bucket and the foul. Standing stat man Jim Brewer is shot clock winding down. Goodwin on the drive. Got to shoot it. Just did. Hit it out of his hand. There is Flag. 25 on the night. The #1 overall pick. Bagley inside. Punches it down. Christie puts it on the deck. Drives inside. Hangs. Won't get it. Christie trying to drive again. Swings it across the floor. Marshall lines up the three. Knocks it down. Just their fourth made three on the night. Najee Marshall cooking off the bench with 26. Season high 32 last Thursday. 10-2 Dallas run. Booker driving past Marshall. Tops it up now to Williams. Great touch from the big man. Marshall has had a hot hand. Spins inside. Floater up and in. He's got 31.
Young man can play.
Well, he said his season high was 32 last week.
You got to exhaust some time, but you also got to be definitive on your move.
Booker driving, gets Christie on his heels. That's 1:19 to go. Washington Jr. on the drive. Good hand to hold off. A furious rally